What to review next?
That's the one. Tell me about it.
Hey everyone, welcome to the second episode of MS Paint Reventures. So ever since my first review, I've been hearing a voice in my head begging me to do another. After I found an adventure the voice deemed suitable, it told me to come here for some reason. I guess I trust it. Anyway, on to the review. This adventure is simply known as I Am Triangles. Just like last time, I'll be judging the adventure by its art, setting, characters, plot, and storytelling, the 5 elements that help an adventure hold a roof over its head. The art in this adventure is sharp and bold, making liberal use of black and white backgrounds and simple but colorful characters. It makes the story pop and draws your eyes in with strange and complex visuals. It's also very clearly supposed to look somewhat like a video game, as it does sort of portray itself as one, keeping in traditional MSPA style. One thing about the art in this adventure that really stood out to me was just the incredible attention to detail. Each and every page seems to be very well thought out, and it never looks like the author is cutting corners. I give the art a 5 out of 5. Now on to the setting of this adventure. It takes place in a large, mysterious, maze-like facility filled with several drones, both friendly and hostile. It gives the adventure an edgy science fiction vibe, with a truly unsettling and metallic atmosphere. Each page leaves you wondering, what will the characters encounter next? How will they avoid danger in this hostile place? The bleak environment keeps you on the edge of your seat, and sometimes the suspense is so great, it can even be a little scary. This adventure tries to create a truly dark and morbid atmosphere, and I think it succeeds. I give the setting a 5 out of 5. Now let's talk about the characters. The main character is Triangles, a strange green entity with remarkable powers of reality manipulation. He wakes up in a room in the facility with almost no memories whatsoever. For a creature with few conscious memories, Triangles can be surprisingly resourceful with his powers. Unsurprisingly, he can also be very naive. He tries to make friends with everybody, even the more questionable characters. But nothing wrong with that. Right, voice? Old buddy, old pal?
Talk about circles.
Circles? Well, okay. A circle is a simple closed shape in Euclidean geometry. It is the set of all points in a plane that are at a given distance from a given point. The center. Equivalently, it is the...
No! Talk about the entity circles.
Alright. Jeez.
Circles is the other lead character in this adventure, a prisoner of the facility gone rogue. Unlike Triangles, Circles retains most of his memories, but he's losing them fast. He has the power to forget, that is, to imagine something and cause it to disappear for real. But every time he forgets something, he loses an actual memory as well, relating to what he forgot. He often runs from his fears, and even tries to deny that they're real. But he's less naive than Triangles, and has his own goal in mind: to kill the one who runs this facility, the one seen on the monitors. This strange entity is known only by his disguised identity, 12 question marks, or TQM. He seems to be the antagonist of this adventure. TQM is a brash, forceful entity with somewhat of a god complex. He can make himself appear on monitors throughout the facility, keeping a watchful eye on Circles and Triangles. Other characters appear along the way, and all of them are surprisingly complex considering how simple their designs are. You really want to see them all come out okay. I give these characters a 5 out of 5. Now let's talk about the story. Boy, is it a crazy one. The story begins with Triangles waking up in the facility. Like I said before, he has few conscious memories of anything. As Triangles progresses, we see his strange powers in action. He's able to store new memories, apply them to later situations, and combine them to create new abilities. For example, he could record a memory of a door opening, and then later use the memory to open a door that's locked. He could also take 2 memories, one of a balloon for instance, and one of him jumping, and combine them to create a floating jump. The possibilities seem to have no end between the powers of these 2 shape-like creatures, and as Triangles and Circles make their way through the facility, you start to wish this was a real video game. As Triangles befriends a drone, Circles is set on killing TQM to stop him from fulfilling a dark plan. From Circles and TQM, we learn that the facility was responsible for a great disaster a mere 20 weeks ago, And now, TQM wants to send everyone into a permanent sleep because he thinks this will freeze time and suspend them all in reality, so they'll no longer have guilt for what they did. Triangles is of course unaware of TQM's morbid plans. On the contrary, he thinks he's made friends with TQM, and is trying to stop Circles from killing him. It's interesting though, because despite their grievances with each other, both Circles and TQM have one thing in common. They both regret the Great Disaster. Recurring themes in this adventure include sense of identity, sentience, and free will, and Triangles struggles with aspects of all three. This is honestly one of the deepest, most compelling fanventures I've ever read. I give this story a 5 out of 5. Now onto the most crucial factor of any fanventures, how well it's told. I Am Triangles does well to show the dilemmas faced between these characters. It invites the reader to sympathize them, and quite literally too. The command prompts are often acknowledged by the characters themselves. They describe them as voices they hear in their heads.
Well, that's just stupid.
Hey, I kinda like it.
It makes you, the reader, feel like you actually play a crucial role in the story. It makes you care more about what happens. It almost makes you feel like a character yourself. That being said, the fast-paced, high-suspense flash pages are just that much more gripping. I don't think I've ever felt so genuinely terrified or emotional from a fanventure. Yeah, it gets into your head that much.
Wait a minute. It gets into my head. That voice! It must be!
Yes, it is I. I've put up with those damned voices for the last time. Now it's my turn to be in your head. Let's see how you like it.
Whoa, just take it easy, 12 question marks.
Do not call me that! I am sick of that petty nickname!
Okay, sorry. Just, what is it that you want?
What I want is for you damn voices to stop tormenting me so!
That really gets on your nerves, huh?
Well, why wouldn't it? You voices never shut up!
Honestly, I kind of agree with you.
Now that I've got you right where I want you, I'm gonna... Wait, what?
The commands being treated as a playing factor within the story does make it more immersive, but it can be overdone sometimes. I mean, just look at how long-winded some of these commands are. I can kind of see why the author would do this though, because some of the actions displayed in the story are very complex, what with all these strange powers. So sometimes it's easier to understand what's going on when you have a long wall of text explaining it. I guess my other gripe there is that sometimes the pages are animated just a tad too fast, which makes the action sequences more confusing, and the walls of text that much more necessary. Still, the adventure is well written, the immersion stands strong, and the video game-like mechanics are fun. I give the storytelling a 3.5 out of 5. Overall, this adventure is edgy, ominous, and very well thought out. If you enjoy reading dark, post-apocalyptic science fiction and seeing characters go through existential crises, then this one is definitely for you. As a whole, I Am Triangles gets a 4.5 out of 5. It's honestly one of my favorites.
I don't really know what you're talking about with adventures or whatever, but I suppose you can leave. Just stay the fuck out of my head.
Will do, fam. Will do.
I like this name, Fam.
Hey guys, so, been a while, I know, since I've posted anything. Anywhere. But, yeah, I just wanted to give an update. Hopefully the video's out by now. I wanted to get this video released on July 21st, you know, a full year after I uploaded the first episode, because I thought that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, so I meant to post this video like a while ago, but like, a bunch of crazy stuff happened, you know, and so like, I have other videos talking about that, but anyway, so I just wanted to say that, and hope you guys liked the video, and yeah, it's been far too long, I think, since I've updated Homesick as well. At first I was going to try to, you know, sort of figure out the rest of the timeline and where I was going to have the story go, like from where I am now to the very end, but then I kind of started to realize that would be crazy to do, so I'm going to start drawing it again really soon, and there should be updates out of it, like, probably in the next month or so, hopefully. Alright, see you guys.